Come see, little friends, girl. It's fine. Just make sure you hold on the top. So this is one of the days that I'm going to bring my daughter out here with me to show her, because it's important that we teach our younger generation how to survive. She already knows how this is done. She's just coming to check on the little chickens. And she's probably going to pick them up and play with them. Yeah, whatever. But, huh? It just pooped? Yeah. But what I'm going to do today is come in and clean up all the... Let me show you. Clean up in here. Refill their 2 waters. I did put 2 water in there for them. And I'm going to refill their feed right there. But the heat lamp's still here. And the chickens are thriving. They're doing well. No signs of stress or anything like that. And so I'm just going to come in here, clean up all this mess, add some fresh pine in there, refill their water and their feed, like I said, and let them be. I'll check on them again later on this evening. Put her back in the heat. Did your mother teach you not to play with your food? Bruh. And like with all my chickens, I have a specific scraper that I use to clean up. So I don't use, I wouldn't be using this scraper in the other coop I have for my layers. Every chicken, every section have their own scraper and their own water and all that. I don't mix it all up. Okay. And that's to prevent any type of contamination of any sort, because it is possible, even though I haven't ever had any of those issues. And that's just my way of creating any issues. So I'm just going to keep scraping, because this box is sitting right on the floor of the coop. So it's the wood under, and I'm just going to give it a good enough scrape. I don't have to scrape too much, because I'm going to be putting this material back in there, the pine shavings back in there, and the chickens are going to be in there dropping their droppings and all that. So I don't like thoroughly clean it or clean it extra clean. I just give it a good, take out all that heavy stuff and make sure that I put fresh clean pine straw in there. Look at the turkey. This is one of my turkeys, and these are the white broad-breasted turkeys, and I like raising them together with the meatbirds. Obviously the meatbirds grow faster, but in my experience the meatbirds usually teaches the turkeys what to do, because they're very klutzy. If you raise turkeys before, from the time they hatch, you'd notice how klutzy they are. Very klutzy. It's like they don't know what to do. I'm going to do their pasty butt check every day just to make sure their vent is clean and there's no poop blocking it, because this could make them become sick and die. And so far I've lost 2 turkeys, and I don't know what the reason is, but when they came in, when I got them, they were very weak. The turkeys were weak. The chickens looked so much better. And sometimes you get your birds and you're able to nurse them all back to good health, but sometimes you may lose a few. And so I lost 2 of those turkeys, and I have all my chickens alive and kicking. And I'm happy that it didn't take me more than 3 days, because I knew that there were going to be, you know, more fatalities here. But I'm grateful that I'm able to bring these, nurse these back to health. And provide adequate conditions for them to thrive in and to survive in my care. And this is just my first batch of chicken for this year. I'm going to be also getting some more turkeys, but I'm just waiting on the availability of the ones that I want, because I am going to definitely be getting a different variety. But I also will be getting more meatbirds, which is the Cornish cross And so I do it in 2 batches every year for my chickens. And my turkeys, I raise turkeys every 2 years. But I do up to like, I would say at least 15 turkeys every 2 years. Let me just take you guys closer in here so you can actually see what's going on in here with these birds. They're hiding. Look at them because I'm in here with them. Can you tell the difference from the turkeys and the Cornish cross? They all look alike, right? Because they're all white. But look at this one. This one right here is a turkey. You can tell the difference with its eyes. This one right here is a meat bird. It's a Cornish cross. It's shorter and it's broader than the turkeys. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning out this box. Put their fresh pine shavings back in here so they can move away from the heated corner. Look at them. Yeah, you got hot over there, didn't you? These are 2 turkeys. The little feathers are growing out. Look how taller they are than the Cornish cross. Okay, I'm cleaning and you're dropping stuff for me to clean. Thank you. Now that that's all done, I'm just gonna put some shavings back in here. Why are you guys still huddled in the corner? Huh? And I keep all the supplies in here so that way I don't have to keep going out, opening this door here and letting in the cold air. So I have a gallon bottle of water that I keep in here so I can wash and refill their waterers. And this is why you check their waterers, because they put pine shavings in there. But I have their water here. I have their feed right here, right in the coop. And I have their pine shavings and their scraper and the bucket here that I can put their pine shavings in when I'm done cleaning out the brooder box. So everything is right here in the coop with me. So I come in once, I do everything, and I leave. All right, so now the water is good and clean. And the feed is right here. Now they're back to their old cells. I'm not in their brooder anymore. And they're already ready to drink and to eat and to play and have fun. So there they are. So what I usually do is when these chickens are like, let's say 4 to 5 weeks old, I get new chickens. And so at that time, I will get my second batch of turkey so I can raise them together for a little bit. And the chickens, like I said, would show the turkeys what they need to be doing. And they're all good to go. I'll give them another check later on, refill their water and their feed. And in about a week, I will give them a bigger waterer and a bigger feeder, and I would raise it off the floor because they will be moving around more. These are rapid growing birds, and they will be moving around more. They're getting their feathers in. They'll be flopping around, so that will give them more room in the brooder box. Today I have another view of my chickens, and if you guys notice, now I have to cover the brooder box, and that's because the temperature has dipped quite a bit. And let's see what the temperature is. But before I do, If you notice, all around the box here has holes in it. See these cutouts right here? And oh, this chicken is all the way down to the bottom side of it. But there's holes cut out, so there's airflow. And I'm just gonna check the thermometer in here real quick to see what the temperature is at. And if you notice, they're running around all around the brooder box, so they're comfortable in here. They're probably hungry because this is empty. This is empty, so now I have to refill their food, their water, and do a good cleanup in here. So, okay, this one just flew up. I think that might have been a turkey that flew up there. But they're doing pretty darn good in here. They're happy. They're pecking around, enjoying themselves. So I'm gonna come in here, do a quick cleanup. Alright, so now it's nice and clean, fresh pine shavings again. Look at that, they're crowding just the one waterer, and there are two. There's only one chicken over here drinking from that one waterer. But they're crowding here, drinking water. This one's just sitting there chilling under the heat lamp. And these are here sleeping as usual. But this is the beauty of raising chickens, when you can see them thriving and enjoying their stay. Look at that, they're thriving, not stressed at all. And that makes you happy to know that you can create conditions for them that they can be well in. One thing about raising chickens over the years is that when I compare sourcing my chickens now to years ago, it has become more scarce. The availability in the variety of birds that I wanted this year was slim to none. There were only one variety of turkey when I tried to order, so I just settled for the ones I have. I've raised a white broad-breasted turkey before, but I prefer the broad-breasted bronze turkey. And so they didn't have the broad-breasted bronze when I tried to order. And so I ended up ordering the white broad-breasted turkeys. But the broad-breasted bronze became available later on. But now I ordered it and I have to wait 2 months. That's when it's going to be ready to be sent out to me, in 2 months. So as you can see, if you have to order your stuff, you plan in advance and you order it in advance. That way you give yourself enough time to obtain whatever you need to get out there. Because at the end of the day, believe it or not, you are going to need somebody. You're going to need some supplies. You can't sit back and think that you're going to be able to supply yourself with everything that you can possibly need. Yes, I can go out there and hunt turkeys, but it's easier for me to be able to purchase it directly from the hatchery, so that's what I'm doing. When the time comes for me to have to go out there and hunt it, maybe I would stop eat meat or stop eat turkeys. So either way, I have options. I have a plan B. And so until then, I'll be ordering in advance so that way I can make sure I have the stuff that I need. It has been more, what should I say, more conditions as far as the amount of chickens you're allowed to order. The price has definitely changed. The price I paid per chicken last year to now, or 2 years ago to now, it has changed. The price of a turkey now is much more than I paid for turkeys 4 years ago. So we should just pay attention to what's going on. I don't have to have turkeys. I don't have to have chicken. I don't have to have meat. It's something I choose to do, and I make it a part of my diet. So that's just my choice. Another thing is that I'm hearing there are issues with the feed. I haven't had any issues at all with the feed that I give to my birds. So I can't speak on it. It's just hearsay for me. But either way, we should just pay attention to what's going on around us and have a plan B. Put something in place so that we can supplement what we eat, what we give our animals. What I do here is by choice. It's just my way of doing it. It's my style. You don't have to do it my way, but I'm happy to come on here on this platform and share what I do and how I do it. If you don't know about it, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I order my birds directly from the hatchery, and on the day that they are hatched, They are shipped and I receive them within 48 to 72 hours. My Cornish cross birds, I raise them for 6 to 8 weeks. And my turkeys, I raise them until harvest time, which is between 5 and 6 months old. And at that point, I harvest them and I store it up for food for my family. So this is the third and final update on how I prepare for raising my meat birds. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time right here on Fifi's Journey.